So I want to officially welcome you to the Internship Diaries. I am Kushigar, the coordinator of IlluminatiX, along with Akshit, the core member of IlluminatiX, and we welcome you to Internship Diaries 2026. And it's truly a pleasure to have with you here with us today. And we are excited to hear about your internship journey and to share all your valuable experiences and insights with everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Chugh, and I did my internship with Wells Fargo under the corporate and investment banking department. I was aligned with the mid-cap investment banking team within the corporate and investment banking. Prior to MBA, I pursued my graduation from University Commerce College from University of Rajasthan with specialization in accountancy and business statistics. And I have no prior MBA work experience, being an absolute fresher. So if I talk about my key responsibilities, our work was quite diverse, and we got exposure to several M&A deals and the day-to-day investment banking operations, which were conducted as part of the mid-cap investment banking team. So my primary responsibilities were the various aspects of investment banking, like benchmarking, creating one-pager profiles, strip profiles, valuation, assisting my team in various deals which were held in liaison with the investment bankers in US. And moreover, we had extensive usage of PowerPoint and Excel. So yes, that encompasses my day-to-day responsibility. XIM had been very instrumental in preparing me for this role. First of all, if I talk about the first year curriculum, there were several subjects which were quite useful in the internship stint. Like Mac was there, managerial computing, in which I was taught the basics of Excel. So as I mentioned, we had very extensive usage of Excel. So uh, Excel was quite handy before I went to the internship. Also, there were subjects like financial statement analysis, corporate finance, which inculcates you the basic of finance, how to analyze the financial statements, company filings of the companies. So it gives you a broader idea of financial ratios, cash flow statements, and you can extract meaningful information out of the filings. So yes, they definitely prove very helpful. And also, like apart from the academic aspect, I was also the part of placement committee in the college. So we were used to long hours and hectic work in the placement committee. So when I went to the internship, I adapted easily to the strenuous work environment. As the working hours were long, there was quite some work pressure, and people were finding it difficult to adapt, but it proved quite easy for me to adapt in those professional work environments. So if I talk about the challenges which I faced, there were quite many challenges, to be honest. So as I mentioned, there was very extensive usage of Excel and PowerPoint. I was not very acquainted with uh, PowerPoint specifically. So it took me time to adjust and learn along the way as we were progressing in our internship, as comparison to other students who were very well equipped with PowerPoint. So number one would be that. Other would be, as it was my first corporate exposure, so suddenly getting exposed to elaborated work environment was a bit overwhelming at first initially, but gradually you start to blend in and things get a bit easy as you progress on. I don't think I was able to contribute much in the internship being an intern because we were not handed over any significant tasks. But definitely my contributions would be the day-to-day ad hoc requests which I was working upon and assisting my team. And the other would be my project which I worked upon. The project was uh, to create a end-to-end pitch book covering all aspects, including benchmarking, uh, company analysis, industry analysis, valuation of a certain sector of companies which a financial sponsor could buy. So my project revolved around that particular aspect of creating an entire pitch book. I think that was a contribution only. So if I talk about the skills, first of all, so although it's a finance heavy role, It's everything is finance in corporate and investment banking. You undergo heavy analysis of all the financial statements. You analyze the companies. You create pitch books. Uh, Work on extensive Excel sheets. But over here also there is very extensive usage of tech, and the industry is very dynamic. So you need to be tech savvy, no matter you are from any background. You need to use you should know how to use artificial intelligence effectively, particularly Copilot. You must know how to use the basics Excel and PowerPoint. And apart from that, yes, the technical aspect or the domain specific skills, you should know um, how to work with them. My advice to juniors would be just keep a solid grasp on the financial statements. Like I'm emphasizing this a lot because my interview was completely based on the financial statements and how you interpret the profitability ratios, liquidity ratios, leverage ratios. How do you make sense of items in the cash flow statement? What is the difference in the representation of items in the income statements and cash flow statement? Number one would be that the primary grasp should be on the financial statements. Number two would be you should know how to, you know, you must know the basics of valuation, like DCF and everything. It will make your path easy once you join a role like this. And also one last, not not technical, but a qualitative advice which I can give to the juniors is when during the internship and even in the interview, they very much focus on your temperament rather than your skills. So being an intern, you really have very little to contribute to an organization because being it very regulated, they don't offer front-end tasks or very much accountability to the interns. So they largely check your temperament and your commitment towards the role. So if you are dedicated and committed towards this role, you need to show that dedication and hunger that you want to excel in this particular role. So yeah, that would be my only advice. Baki, nothing.
Okay, so this was it, and it was really, really nice having you here. Thank you so much.